Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders. Are you ready? You ready to see what I've done? I haven't done a lot, to be fair. But I'm liking it. I think that goes there. Oh no, I missed one. Oh, smacky smacky. So it goes there. Not enough space. I know. There we go. I like it. So, I've rebuilt Tantagel a little bit. If we zoom out so that you can actually see. I've put all the walls, or I filled in all of the walls, and I put them all to their, I think, 6 block height, minus the battlements. And then all the back wall I've done the same too. I built it up to 5, which is just the size of the throne room there. And then all of the inside buildings are 3 blocks high, just so it caps off the doorways. I've got a feeling that's how it's going to go. Oh look, a battlement block. Yeah, I had to destroy some in order to fix the entrance into the castle. But I've been waiting for this bit, because this bit is a little bit sad. In order for us to like completely fix the castle, we have to destroy Sir Reginald Augustus Cantlinguard's books, which is a little bit disappointing, but now monsters can't get in, which is good. Alright, so we're going to be doing some more quests today, but first things first, I've got a door here, and I'm going to put it on this building, because what I've done is I've made a blacksmith studio. Oh yes. And one thing I didn't realise actually, this treasure room here, I just thought they were going to build treasure chests, but no. Look at all the junk they built. They gave me gold, like healing cream, I will take that. Chimera wings, definitely taking that. Alright, so we have quests to do. I don't know if this room here, I'm obviously going to keep the room because we need like purified water for the holy water. But I'm probably going to just keep it how it is, like this, just with the arch going in. Same as this room. I've got a plan for this room, you'll see. But we've got more quests to do, so let's talk to Tristian here. Dazza, though this may not be the ideal time for it, I have an urgent matter to discuss with thee regarding the princess. As well thou knowest, the princess is a kind and gentle creature who will happily break bread with even her lowliest subject. But what of her sleeping quarters? 'Tis hardly fitting that her majesty should be forced to sleep in such ignoble surroundings. Wherefore, I prithee, build her a bedroom fit for her station. Naturally, the princess knoweth naught of this request. She is far too humble to demand aught for herself, especially in such dire times as these. And yet I must, for it is my sacred duty as a knight of Tantagel to ensure my princess's comfort and security. As for the chamber's location, I deem that far corner the safest spot. Indeedy. I bid thee decorate the flower in a manner fit for princess, with flowers and a candelabrum and a chic chair, not to mention a lady sign to mark the room as hers, and a 4-poster bed of such opulence as befiteth her nobility. What sayest thou, Dazza? Is it within thy powers to dream up a bedstead as magnificent as that? I think I can. Alright, we learned how to make a princess-sized bed, which is very good, and that's pretty much all we do learn. And that's what we need the shot silk for, I'm pretty certain. Let's take a look. I don't think I can make it straight away. Yeah, because we need... Oh, actually, we need a little bit of fur, and that's it. And some wood. Can I make any wood? Do I have any lumber which I can just turn into wood? Yes, I do. 9. That is fine. I went through so much iron and so much stone building this castle up, guys. It's ridiculous. Actually, some ladders might not be a bad idea. I might do that at some point just so I can get up on top of the castle every now and then. Okay, so... the cheap chair. We need some shot silk and some wood. That is fine. The flowers, you can just, like, if you want, build a shovel, I guess, and dig up a flower, but actually there's something do I have the bud? I do. I've got a milk blossom bud here, so I think what I'm going to do, I wonder if I could just plant that straight away, but if not, I'm just going to get a bit of earth, I'm just going to plant it on top. Why am I going that way? Don't be dumb. There we go. So, let's take a look, see if I can just plant it on the carpet tile, because if I can... Oh, I can. There we go. Ta-da! The candelabrum's already here. The cheek chair is something you need. And then all you need is a 4-poster bed. So we need a little bit of fur. And that's it. So, it should be fairly simple to get. I found that there are some brownies over here. By the area where we came into the being. That big ball up there, if you can see it, is all iron. If you need iron, get it. Because there's so much there, like ridiculous amounts. There should be some brownies spawning? No. Huh, interesting. Oh well, onwards, I guess. Any brownies around? Well, okay, I know that sometimes they spawn where the balls are, so let's take a look at some of the... Ah, there's one. Well, there's not a brownie, but what are they called? Hammerhood. Oops. Get that back, thank you. We need one more bit of fur. Well, that hand can go away. Okay, that's fine. I'll agree with that game. Nope, stop it. I'm so glad that the Bashmobile is back. Like, I cannot imagine having to do this chapter now without the Bashmobile, just because of how easy it is to get around. So, yeah, let's see if there's another Hammerhood that spawns here. Doesn't look like it. Somehow I went through that hand. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, I guess I'm gonna look for some fur and I'll be right back. Alright, I got some. Had to go to the monster's castle in order to find some, and they kept respawning there, which is pretty good, so actually got a little bit more than I needed, and some shot silk, just in case. So I've got a feeling we need more of it, but I'm probably going to be wrong. Okay, princess-sized bed. Boom! Let's make it, and I think that's all we actually need. I think that's everything. So, let's plop it down where the other bed... Oh no, the lady sign, wasn't it? It was a lady sign. So let's pop that there. Actually, I think it would look cooler if it was just in the middle of the room. So let's get the candelabrum and put that there, and then just the princess-sized bed right in the middle. Yeah, that looks pretty neat. Okay, so we need a lady sign, and that's gonna be everything. I'm fairly certain, because we need to mark it as her private bedroom. Because why not? We could make it into ours, but I think it's the right thing to do, isn't it? This is princess's bed, or bedroom, I should say. Put that up there. And there we go, a beautiful bedchamber built for the Crown Princess of Alefgard. And of course we will write on their princess. Oh, didn't realise she didn't have a name, but oh well. Fine work, Dazza. Verily, thou hast built a bedroom fit for a princess. I am sure her majesty will be as pleased as I am. 'Tis beyond doubt that thou art the carpenter, nay, the builder of legend. Now that I think upon it, Dazza, thou art a most peculiar fellow. I have heard many a rumour about thee. For instance, 'tis said that thou growest no stronger, no matter how many of these thou defeatest, that thou canst see ghosts and speak with monsters, that thou art entirely lacking in manners and bodily warmth and pecs. And yet the thing that I find most peculiar about thee is that thou speakest to me in my sleep. Never before have I met anyone so insensible as to address someone while they are sleeping, and yet the moment I hear thy voice I cannot help but leap to my feet. Dazza, art thou truly a normal human, or... By the goddess, can it be true? Art thou in fact a figment of mine imagination, that only I can see and hear? Eek, plague me no more, foul spectre! Oh, and thanks for building the bedroom. You're a peculiar fellow yourself, Tristian. Alright, one more mission done. Right, we got Barbella, and we've got Rollo, I think we've got to speak to. So let's speak to those guys first. Oh yes. The castle of yours is coming along splendidly. At this rate, it may soon even put Canlan to shame. But enough small talk. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but delivering the ancient emblem wasn't my only reason for coming here. I also have to teach you how to forge the fabled armor you need to wear when you face the Dragon Lord. When the great goddess appeared to me and told me I had to help you prepare for the day of the Dragon Lord's downfall, I remembered something. There was a chapter in the Cantling Chronicle that described the long-lost suit of armor. It told how the great blacksmith, Magog, forged it for the hero of legend to wear when he faced the Dragon Lord so many eons ago. Do you remember that name, Dazza? I do indeed, because I recently finished the game. Indeed, the legendary suit of armor was created by none other than the ancestor of our good friend Magnus. I asked Magnus if he had any inkling as to where the armor might be found, a secret family stash maybe? Sadly, no. He told me that the armor went missing long ago, but if I were to tell you what he knew of its construction, you'd be able to rebuild it. Listen closely, Dazza, and I'll teach you everything that Magnus told me. Use this knowledge to rebuild the armor and defeat the Dragon Lord. Alright, here we go. And it will teach us how to make the Auroral Armor. Illustrious armor blessed by benevolent Rubus herself. Yes, extra 30 defense. So, I'm fairly certain that this requires finest fur to make. Which I think I've got it. Oh, I've already got enough stuff for it. Yeah, this is what you need the Zenithium for. And the actually finest for as well. Basically, all the gems we found in the mines through the red teleportal, this is what it's for. Alright. There we go. And Already completed Rollo's request. Let's equip that. It looks really cool as well. Hey Rollo, come at me. Excellent work, my friend, thank you. By my towering cheekbones, you've rebuilt the auroral armor. Can I try it on, Dazza? I've always wondered what it would look like if I was a hero. What? You'd never be able to get the stink out? Honestly, Dazza, you haven't changed since the very first moment I met you. Whatever pops into your mind flies straight out of your mouth. You'd think a servant of the goddess would be a little more prudent with their words, particularly when dealing with sensitive souls. I don't know whether to put it down to mere naivety or something else. But never mind, I like that you can speak your mind to me, Dazza. It shows what great friends we are! By the way, Dazza, why does that old fool Merlin always act like he knows better than anyone else? He even went so far as to say that you aren't the one who's going to defeat the Dragon Lord. But you're the only one in the whole wide world who could possibly do it, even I know that. So whatever you do, Dazza, don't listen to that silly old man. I want to see this world bathed in light again. I know that Pippa and LaRoche and everyone back in Cantlin are all eagerly awaiting the day that Alefgard knows true peace once more. Oh, and one more thing. You've rebuilt the auroral armor, but don't you think it's a little lacking on its own? Wouldn't a great big shield be just the thing to really set the ensemble off? Have a think about it and see what you can come up with. Indeedy. So, we also learn how to make, and this isn't required or anything, the hero shield. Sacred shield of a hero of legend. I think that also requires the Zenithium stuff. I can't remember. Let's take a look. Yeah, 2 of it. Okay. So, yeah, I'll make it. Oh, by the way, if you want to do the challenges of this chapter, yeah, you're going to have to make this stuff, but just don't equip it, and you'll do the challenges. But I'm not aiming to do the challenges this time around, so there we go. We have an awesome blue shield. Now let's talk to Barbella and see what she's got to say. Hey, Barbella. Watcha, Dazza? You ready to give that Dragon Lord a proper walloping? Ah, sorry, of course you ain't. I ain't told you how to make the legendary sword yet, have I? Alright, here goes. I'll show you how to go about forging the Sword of Kings. There was an old legend doing the rounds back in Cole saying that the sword was first forged there hundreds and hundreds of years ago. As soon as he set off for Tantacle, we started going through all of Galileo's old books to see if we could work out how the thing was put together in the first place. And we finally did it. So here, follow these instructions and get that Sword of Kings rebuilt. Use it to lock that rotter's block off. Alright. And I'm fairly certain it requires more of that Zenithium stuff, so we might have to go dig up some more. Luckily, I actually know where there's a couple more caves you can get some. Like that one cave we found through the red teleportal isn't the only place. But first of all, let's see if we actually need the Zenithium to make it. I'm fairly certain we do. Oh, we actually don't. Just some steel ingots and a magic... Okay, cool. I know that there's something else later on that we need Zenithium for, but it's not... Oh, wait, no, it is necessary. Whatever, we'll find some more. What am I looking for again? Magic dye. That's what... It took me so long to figure that out. I knew I had to go this way for something. I just... Oh... I need blue goo again? Alright, fine. I will do this before the end of the episode. I will make the Sword of Kings and complete everyone's requests. Okay, blue goo, coming right up. Where art thou? There's some enemies up there. Blue goo? There's a blue slime over there, so we need 3 in total. And we've already got 1, so there's another one. Okay, any more blue slimes? Any more blue slimes? Come on, it's the end of the day. I wanna get this done before we finish the episode. No, there's one. Awesome. Okay, sweet. The only thing I don't like about this castle design is that there's only 1 entrance. I mean, I guess you could make more, but the whole point of it is to be like a fortress, I guess. Hi guys, just don't mind me, just chilling. Alright. So, let's make the... I can't make it yet? Oh, I actually need to make the magic dye. Adoy. Dye, adoy. Alright, let's make it real quick. Bippity boppity boop. Done. There we go. And I guess we could take a shortcut. Don't mind me. Alright, and here we have it. And again, I'm fairly certain that if you want to complete one of the challenges, just don't use the Sword of Kings. You have to craft it, but don't use it in the final fight. However, I am happy to use it, and what's great about this, even though we've built the studio here, a sacred sword forged from mystical metal does not degrade in use, which is pretty darn swish, isn't it? Alright, Barbella, you gonna come look at me and my sword? Not too shabby, thank you. Blimey O'Reilly! That's the Sword of Kings, alright. Let's get a good shot of this. Nice one, Dazza. You're one step closer to taking down the Dragon Lord. Oh, and while we're on the subject of fighting the good fight, Do you mind if I give that old codger Merlin and his 2 stupid knights a punch up the bracket? Oh, because those stuck-up snobs keep calling you the carpenter and saying saying it ain't your proper place to take down the Dragon Lord. Who gives a flying plumberry about whose place it is? Who do they think they are, telling everyone what they can and can't do? The only person who gets to decide that is you. I've never got on with all this talk of oracles and divine messengers and all that rubbish. I'll give it to you straight, Dazza. I didn't come here because some poxy goddess sent me. I came here to give you the Sunstone and teach you how to forge the Sword of Kings. And that's that. Ah, those posh prats have got me all riled up. It's times like these I can really do with a nice hot bath. As soon as the Dragon Lord's done with and the world's at peace again, you can come back with me to Cole and we can both have a good long soak. Baird, Cecil, and the boys are all waiting for you. If you're lucky, maybe even Galileo will show his smug old mug again. Alright. Not too shabby indeed, Barbella. So, because I know it's going to probably be night time by the time I get around to finishing off the episode, I'm actually going to take a snoozle. First of all, throw everything in there that I do not need. Fantastic. And it's a good time to say that this is the end of the episode. So, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. We did work today. We made the Auroral Armor, the Hero Shield, and the Sword of Kings. And also, I got to show you guys my rebuilt Tentacle for now. I think what I'm going to do is break up the battlements and sort of spread them out. So I might do that before next episode. So, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And I, of course, will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.